the young, and the restless spoilers. Victoria Newman stood on the balcony of her office, the cool breeze brushing her skin, but her mind was a storm of emotion. She had just witnessed something she could no longer ignore. Billy Abbott, the father of her children and once the love of her life, had been ruthlessly betrayed. And the person responsible for his downfall was none other than Lily Winters, the woman Billy had once defied everyone to love. From the very beginning, Victoria had seen the darkness lurking behind Lily's charm. She had warned Billy, but as stubborn as ever, he had been blinded by the allure of something new. He had dived headfirst into his relationship with Lily, despite Victoria's warnings, only to see it unravel his career, health, and even the last bit of self-confidence he had. Billy, always the rebel, refused to face the harsh reality. He had been hurt by Lily, but something inside him kept him from confronting her. Perhaps it was his deep-seated guilt over past mistakes, or maybe he just didn't want to see himself as a victim, especially not in front of a woman. "It's not worth it," Billy had told Victoria, brushing it off, his eyes clouded with frustration and helplessness. But Victoria saw the truth. Lily had not only broken Billy's heart, but she had also played a dangerous game that left his professional life in tatters. Deals had fallen through, investors had pulled back, and Billy had grown distant, more erratic than ever. Lily had effectively cornered him, making sure his every move backfired. Victoria, never one to stand idly by, had reached her breaking point. She couldn't watch the father of her children, the man she still cared deeply for, be destroyed by someone who had betrayed his trust so thoroughly. Lily needed to be taught a lesson, and Victoria was more than ready to deliver it. Sitting down at her sleek, modern desk, Victoria swiped through her phone. She had already begun setting the pieces in motion. She knew Victor Newman, her father, would be an essential ally. Victor's empire was one of the few things Lily still depended on, and Victoria intended to take that away from her. Convincing Victor to cut ties with Lily wouldn't be difficult. Victoria had inherited his ruthlessness, and it was clear that Lily was no longer a valuable asset in the Newman world. Within hours, Lily received the news. She had been terminated from her dealings with Newman Enterprises. Shocked, her mind raced. What could have caused such a sudden and catastrophic blow? Only one person came to mind: Victoria. The animosity between the two women had always simmered beneath the surface, but now, it was boiling over. Lily could feel the heat rising, and she knew that Victoria wouldn't stop at just this. But Lily wasn't one to back down. She had fought her way to the top, and she wasn't about to let Victoria strip her of everything she had built. Still, Victoria's move was swift and merciless, striking Lily where it hurt the most: her career. And as Lily's other business connections began to waver, she realized how far-reaching Victoria's influence truly was. Billy, on the other hand, found himself caught in the middle. He had once loved Victoria with all his heart, and despite their complicated history, he admired her tenacity. But Lily had been a different kind of love, a love that allowed him to escape his troubled past, at least temporarily. Now, Billy watched as Victoria, like a storm, relentlessly pursued Lily, her wrath uncontainable. Victoria, sensing Billy's hesitation, confronted him head-on. "Billy, stop being afraid to fight back. Lily betrayed you, she betrayed your trust, your love, and your career. You owe her nothing now," she said, her voice steely with determination. "Let me handle this. Let me make her pay for everything she's done to you." Billy shook his head, still unsure. "Victoria, I can't. It's not worth it." "It is worth it," she snapped. "You've been too forgiving for too long. If you don't stand up for yourself, no one will. Just let me do what needs to be done." For a moment, Billy remained silent. He knew Victoria was right. Lily's actions had cut deep, and the longer he avoided confronting it, the more damage was done. But there was something inside him, something that made him hesitate when it came to revenge. He had been down this path before, and it had only led to more heartache. Still, Victoria's words echoed in his mind. Maybe, just maybe, she was the one person who could deliver the justice he was too weary to seek. He nodded slowly, giving her the green light. "Do what you have to do, Victoria. Just, don't expect me to be part of it." With Billy's reluctant blessing, Victoria intensified her campaign against Lily. It wasn't enough to have her ousted from Newman Enterprises. Victoria wanted to completely dismantle everything Lily had built. She began making calls to other corporations Lily was involved with, subtly poisoning the well.